Ah, well, hello, everybody. Good morning, Eorzea. I have returned with milk and cigarettes. Let us begin again once more. Probably gonna do either an hour or less than that this time. Gonna do all the Heavensward thingamaboboo. And then, well, once I get back into Eorzea, well, back into the ARR area, I'm gonna do a few there. Then I'm gonna do a few more of the Dragoon quests, and then I'll be ending it today. Or then doing it later. Oh shit! Thing without changing the thing. There. I see no evidence of these Moogles of yours. Very certain it wasn't a trick of the light. Mayhap 'twas simply one of those strange plants, shifting the breeze. Yes, sail, yes, sail, yes, 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 sail, yes, sail, yes, sail. I had heard tales of these Moogles, but 'twas the first time I've laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? What? Why did you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable in my heart? It's not truly made of ice. And what I'm just gonna put a battle area where words get them. I don't care about that. Yarg. 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 Nearby air warps. You sense concealing magics are at work. There's no sign of the Moogles in the area. Shit, I forgot to get something. I'm sure I glanced at Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Decline. Optimized. Alphino seems convinced that the Moogles hold the key to finding Hraesvelg. Hraesvelg. Probably make that. I've made that before and had. Let me look. Try on. She. She. By try on. Try on. Try on. I'll get the axe. The axe. Yeah, the axe. Confound it. Could we have enlisted the aid of one of our local Moogles? I am certain Hraesvelg would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify nidhogg's with any certainty. We could wander the mists for days and not know if we were near or close to his brood brother. And those are the days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Ysayle, might I ask you a question? Any dragons whom you judge is safe to any? Might I ask you to question any dragons who you judge is safe to approach? I shall try. Yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. What of you, Master Alphino? I have not yet given up on the Moogles. Gudrak, come with me to Gardenia. I mean to petition the aid of the Moogles kin in the 12s for the business with Moog. I dare say they would be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need for me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort, the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, in the hopes that it might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Istinian. Come then, Gudrak, let us make haste to Gardenia and run the niche at Nofir's altar, and but I neglect to tell you, there is an aetheryte of ancient construction there, which should make the return journey less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Let's split the party! First, return to Foundation! Yeah, actually I got that. Start. Sure. It's the congregation. I shall do this for you see. Estinia is welcome to the home of the Dragoons. I had in mind to show you the premieres, but my father has paid me a sudden visit. This is my father, Mount Turgens. Father, allow me to present you my mentor, the Azure Dragoon Gudrak. It is an honor and a pleasure both to meet your acquaintance. I hope you will forgive me for inconveniencing your plans. But what is a father to do? Dedicated to her duties as she is, my daughter scarcely comes home, and so I must go to her. Father, please. I have spoken about this. I but strive to be a dragoon worthy of the name as you yourself. All that I do to honor you. My child, you would honor me best by taking care of yourself, while I shan't overstay my welcome. Seeing you all hale and hearty is enough. Till next time. He is so kind to me, even though I share not his blood. Like as many others, I was an orphan by the war. I would have died long ago, cold and alone, had he not found me and taken me in. All that I have I owe. It was for no other reason than to honor my father that I followed in his footsteps and became a dragoon. But if I am to line up to his legacy, if I am to protect Ishgard as he once did, I must needs grow stronger. And I will. Under your sage advice, I look forward to our lessons to continue. Ah, is nigh slipped my mind. Sir Albrecht wishes a word with you. Pray seek him out at the observatory at your earliest convenience. Perhaps after you have had a wander beside the congregation. Fetch lasagna. Fetch lasagna. Whoopsies. I shall call upon thy mount. Let's go. Gorilla Man. DK. Donkey Kong. I am wondering what to do. Well, I'm gonna keep doing the Dragoon quest for a bit more. Probably gonna try and do all of it. Although I need better gear. Alright, next dungeon is probably level 55. Either 55. I'm trying to remember. Next dungeon is the other Nidhogg dungeon, I believe. Okay, whatever. My thanks for coming. Gojrak. It was no urgent matter. I was but wondering about Eustine's progress. Tell me, how fares her training? So you have met her father. In his day, Montorgin was a dragoon of no small renown. He served Ishgard with valor until he took a grievous wound and was forced to hang his lance. As Justina herself told you, she follows in her father's footsteps. From the first, she exhibited tremendous potential. In all ways, she is Estinian's equal, and the rivalry they shared raised both of them higher. Alas, the eye chose Estinian, not her. Since then, she has taken to training with fervor, which bordered on self-punishment. It is well to strive for greater heights. But a dragoon must never lose sight of his conviction. It is the only thing that shields us from dragons and whales. So I beg you, keep watch over Hestinia by your shining example. See to it she never forgets what it means to be a dragoon. Albert has just received word of an impending Dravanian events. Thank the Fury you're here. But moments ago we received word that Guralnia's horde is advancing on Ishgard. Goddamn. Even as we speak, Stinia prepares to go and meet them in the field. Alas, with most of the dragoons absent on another mission, I fear she solely wants 4 lances. I would have you lend her yours. Udrek, pray make haste to the congregation and join her. Estinia! Kujak, you've come to aid us? This improves our chances tenfold. Allow me to thank you as well, Master Gujak. I am but a worried father, and it gives me heart to know that the Azure Dragoon shall fight besides my daughter. Though my training is far from over, the situation will brook no delay. We must head off Gorley and his horde before they reach a populated area. It shall be my honor to fight shoulder to shoulder with you. Their experience alone will teach me much. For that I have little doubt. Promise me you will be careful, Estinia. Take no unnecessary risks. Do you understand me? Remember, the dead cannot serve their nation, and what Ishgard needs above all are brave souls like you to protect her. Worry not, father. I swear I will return to you. See that you do, my child. Now, before you go, there is something I wish you to have. The lance Prenegrim. It is yours now. Why, this lance was bestowed upon your forebears by the Archbishop himself. I am no true child of yours, yet you would entrust me with the family treasure? I will not betray your faith in me, father. With this lance I shall strike down on Garro and protect Ishgard. Estinia, it is time. It's been a while, my friend. I have the honor of overseeing your training when you were but a fledgling dragoon. I shall be honored to fight beside you. God, you gotta really like the dragoons like this. Every other Ishgardian, it's kind of like prissy and like bugga. But these guys are like, we're with you. Pretty nice. Comrades, at last report, Urali and his horde had gained the western highlands. We shall lie in wait for them at the pike with me. They are very insane. Master Grudrak, may I have a moment? Each time I see my daughter off on a mission, we dance the same dance I tell her to be careful, and she promises to do so, but I know her all too well. Estinia burns to distinguish herself in battle, that she might repay me and my lady wife a perceived debt. I fear that one day the desire will cloud her judgment and she will not come home. And so I beg you, pray watch over my daughter. The pike! To the pike! Bunk gear. Bunk gear. I'm gonna do warrior after words, because honestly I love playing warrior. God, I love that. I love being the invincible warrior nobody can touch. I am the invincible warrior. Oh wait, no. I want to hear this song. For that, over here like this. Oh, can't get the to go there. I'm gonna try this. Charlie. I'm gonna try going to Charlie. I don't care if I can't. Or it's blocked off. It's gonna be hilarious. So what I'm gonna do is if I... Oh no, I can't fly there, so probably not. Shit. Stupid needing to find easy way to fly. And keep going. Is this the pike? So the pike is this. Interesting. Okay, go up. Up. I wanna see what she said. I have no idea how I'm going to get down. Maybe it's Neil. I believe there's some Neils. Or whatever. Ooh. I am here to rescue my fellow dragoons. Bruce Samant. We are able to repel the first wave, but it costs us dearly. I am afraid the rest is up to you and Elistinia. Come, brace yourself. Hard. Battle litany. Something huge. Here I come. Assault worm. was the last of them, yet Gurley is nowhere to be seen. Were the reports mistaken? Such a price we had paid, only for our quarry to evade us, elude us. So you finally show yourself. Oh, god damn it. I promised your dad I would bring you home back alive, but you jump on the goddamn dragon. What is she? Castellania. No! I'll go get her. I can fly. I also, by the Fury, this is a disaster. I know not how to say this, but Castellania, strong as she is, she cannot have survived that. Here, I discovered this in the aftermath. This is a fragment of her armor. It must have broken off during the battle. Pray see it to her father's hands. Knowing him, he will be at the congregation awaiting his daughter's return. Oh, I should unlock the gunbreaker and cancer. I'm gonna do that offline because no, I need to read it out loud. I'll do that tomorrow. I do want it now. So I'm gonna do the rest of the Dragoon quests. And then unlock the other two, but don't do the quests even more. Congregation. A gleam of power. Master Gudra, what has happened? Where is my daughter? A scrap, a piece of her armor, but why bring it to me? No, no! I refuse to believe that Castinia is gone. It is too early to know for certain. Tell me everything that happened. Everything. So she leaped up onto the dragon, piercing its hide, after which the dragon carried her out westward. If none saw her fall, it means she may have managed to safely dismount. There is hope still. If Aslinia is out there, I shall not rest until I find her. Ujak, I trust I can rely upon your aid. Let us speak further at the observatory. Yeah. How much do I have left? 56, 58, and 60. So 3 more. Hopefully. Maybe. If the quest takes me to an area I can't fly in, then I'm gonna stop doing it. But until then, fly, my pretty. Fly! First, I'm gonna do Dancer. Oh, I keep forgetting. Fish. Ba, 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 ba. Without further ado, let us consider a course of action. As Montagurgan dared to hope, if Hestinia was not shaken off Garoli's back, there is a chance that she yet lives. Oh, that's an actual... Oh, shit. The player character. She would have ridden the dragon until such time as she saw an opportunity to dismount. The question is where? The worst possible outcome is that she had been taken deep into the dragon's ruled land, far away from her allies. While I pray that this is not so, we must be prepared for anything. Destiny is one of our very best, and Ishgard can ill afford to lose her. For the nation's sake and that of her fathers, let us find her and bring her home. I will track Urali's in order to ascent Destinia's location. Like as not, the search will take us into the heart of the enemy territory. Pray keep your lance arm on, for we shall soon have need of it. Yay! I got the thing about Bob. I believe this is the yeah, blood of the dragon. Blood dragon. Let me do the thing. Oh, dragon is here. We'll get started over there. There. Progress bar. Over here. Sir Albert has acquired a lead pointing to the missing Hestinia, the whereabouts. It seems your training proceeds apace, Gudrak. Would that I could say the same for our search for Hustinian. Yeah. With heretic activity at the rise of late, our forces are stretched thin. The Temple Knights have not the man to spare for search efforts, but that as it may, we are not without leads. A short while ago, a Perkley report around from front lines. In a recent skirmish between our knights and a band of heretics, one of the enemy were wielding a lance bearing striking resemblance to Peregrin. The lance is a treasure belonging to Hestinia's family. For the reports are true, the heretic now have it. However, the villain came to possess Peregrini. It was more than likely that they know something of Hestinia's fate. If we can find them, we may yet find her. West of Camp Rivers meet in Western Highlands, a regiment of knights hunt the same band of heretics BC. I would have you join them. It is our best hope for clues. Falcon's Nest. The bomb. Thebomb.com. Bomb.com. Thebomb.com. Thebomb.com. And down, 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 down. Da, 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 da. Oh, is that a frozen aetherite or a frozen? Let me see closer. Is it a frozen aetherite or a frozen out? It's a frozen aetherite. Neat. 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 Template. Sir Albrecht sends word that you would come. The heretics retreated through yonder pass. The man with a lance pre among them. Our forces are giving chase even as we speak. Needless to say, we should be grateful for the Azure Dragoon's aid. Hurry! Run, my fuck! Run, my freak! Bye! The bottom of the top. Okay, we're up there. Yep, up. Up. It's up! Alright. I went 2 up. Over here? Oh, there it is. More of you fuckers. PG-13, I'm allowed to curse once. I find myself thinking too often of Blake Drac. When I leapt onto Guruli and pierced his hide, the creature responded by soaring and attempting to shake me off. It was all I could do to hold on to the shaft of my lance. High as we had climbed, I could not safely dismount, and so I bided my time, waited for the right moment, and jumped clear of my unwilling mount. Because the beast had another. Alas, the beast had other ideas. It bore me straight to the heretic's mists, and I was swiftly overwhelmed and deprived my weapon. What? It was the sighting of Peregrine that led you here? 'Twas seems my forefathers watch over me. Hear me, Gudrak. The man who took my lance is the leader of this band of heretics. I overheard the guard saying he had departed to meet with the leader of yet another group. In all likelihood, they are planning a large-scale assault on the Holy See. The Temple Knights must be warned. You must bear word to the congregation that we must bolster our defenses. Why not? No, I cannot return with you. This is a task I must needs attend to. Should anyone ask whence this information came, tell them that you reigned it out of a heretic. Tell them that I fell in battle. I know full well I am asking much of you, and it pains me to deceive my father, but I have no other choice. Whether you might think of my request, believe me when I say that I remain firm in my purpose. It's nothing. I took a glancing blow to the chest. I could go on as much you. When you return to the congregation, defer my message to Sir Handelop Please take care of my comrades and my father. The Gayaburga. The Gayaburga. I know not what you are planning for your life, but I pray this for its success. In the event that your gamble fails, however, the horde shall now find us unprepared. Hestonia slain? I cannot believe it. We lose one of our best, while Gurlai's shadows over us still. But we must deal with each threat as it comes. First, we prepare for the heretics. I thank you for alerting us of their plan. Now, loath though I am to place this burden on you, Montoragin must needs be informed of his daughter's passing. He has gone to see Sir Albrecht at the observatorium. Pray return the news to him. Pray bear the news to him. Oh, you bastard. Why am I the one who told them bad news? Can't you do it? Bastard. Alright, I get that one now. I believe this one's next. Yes. Then I will get Stenian Valentin. Graced. Archafon Graced. Ah, Gudrek, have you learned aught of my daughter's whereabouts? What? Slain? No, it can't be. I'm sorry, my friend. Astinia is one of Ishkardian's finest dragoons. She would not fall to common heretics. This must be some kind of mistake. Yes, a terrible mistake. What? Astinia chose not to return. I know not what compelled her to act as she did, but it is enough for me that she still lives. She lives still. Thank you for giving me this help at least. For those who do not know her, it may well appear as though Astinia has deserted, but I believe I speak for us all when I say that she would not forsake her vows. Let alone her people. Indeed you do. Sir Albrecht, however inexplicably my daughter's actions may seem, I will not cease to believe in her. No matter what it is, I will find her and bring her home. Monogoros puts on a brave front, but I fear the weight of worry may prove too much for him to bear. Yet another reason to find Justinian with all haste. Now, it seems plain she means to go after Golarin and to recover her Grin. And while these objectives alone do not explain her decision to leave, they reveal to us where she is like to be. I shall track down the leader of the heretics, the man who has Pira. You, meanwhile, must continue dedicating yourself to your lance work. The trial of recent days has made you stronger, but I sense the greatest tests are yet to come. See to it that you are fully ready to face them. Fang and Claw. Charlberg has acquired information on the heretics you seek. You come at a good time, my friend. I have tidings to share regarding the heretic you pursue. They call themselves the Bloodbearers, and their leader is a man named Mathilion. He and his minions are all capable of assuming the form of dragons. Such a transformation is possibly by partaking of dragon blood. I dare say you have bore witness to it, and it grants the individual unholy strength. Though the sanguine substance is precious, the blood-bearers have access to an abundant supply owing to their pact with Bruli. This is why they have been able to offer our forces such fierce resistance. Now my sources tell me that the blood-bearers have been seen in Chocobo Forest. If Irisni means to reclaim Iragirim, and I believe that is where she will go, and so must we. Pray meet me at Tailfall. We shall begin by making inquiries around the settlement. Ooh, tail feather. Almost done with the Dragoon quests. Oh, I should put on the this off. You for now. Make it look like I'm one of the people. I took the liberty of speaking with some of the locals before you arrived. They say that a strange merchant has been acquiring goods in prodigious quantities. It seems to me that the bread bearers are replenishing their stores. Let us split up and scour the area for those so-called merchants. Shall someone strike you as suspicious? Confront him and gauge his reaction. Hey there, shady merchant. The moment I saw you, I thought, one of these sea dogs. He ain't taking me alive. You're stupid. God, you're stupid. getting there. I'm getting there. One suspicious fellow I approached was an honest chocobo breeder. Now, how far your search? Attacked by a false merchant, and you say you found this sliver of parchment upon him. It bears a message in cipher and matter favored by heretics. Thankfully, I was versed. There is to be a meeting a short way south of here. Let us go there at once. I fly where angels deserve to. Udrak, why is Albrecht here? Rest assured, your secret is safe with us. Your father is the only other soul that knows. Gudrak could not bear to see him suffer so. What ails you? I am fine. It will pass. Now I suspect it was Matherion that led you here. As you see, he and his blood bearers shall trouble the Holy See no more. Even in self-imposed exile, you think of duty. But now that you have reclaimed pure reunion, there is no need for further deception. Come with us, back to Ishgard. Your family and your comrades have need of you. I am sorry, but I cannot. I cannot return to Ishgard ever again. Why? What has happened to you? The Estinian, Aino, no, will never forsake her. She will never turn her back on her nation. Please understand. I wish it with all my heart to return her, but I have no choice. I have partaken of dragon's blood. When the heretics held me captive, they forced the vile substance down my throat. Alone have mercy. Then you. I have already turned. Where I were to step foot in Ishgard, I would have changed. With heresy of the worst order. If I alone must suffer, then so be it. Then you know as well as I how the Inquisition works. Sure, I would be declared a heretic. Suspicion is like to fall upon my parents as well. I would not allow that to happen. Full well do I understand your plight, but what do you intend to do? You cannot mean to throw your life away. Precise the thought. I owe my life to my father. If I must die, it shall be in vain. As Gudrak has shown us, a dragoon need no banners to do what is right. And I know full well that I must do. Upon my lance, I swear to hunt down Guruli and end his reign of terror. Thank you, Gudrak, for showing me the path I must walk, for helping me to accept my fate. I asked this of you once before, but I shall ask it again. Please take care of my comrades and my father. No matter how I searched, I could not find work to stop her. For now, let us return to the observatory. One more time. One more. I'm gonna do a few of talking to the Moogles, and believe that might lead into Yashtola. God, it's almost hour of just dragoon stuff. Although I love being a dragoon. Not too much complaining. I made my way back. I recall words Justinia once said to me. My worth is measured by the dragons I slay. To be changed into the very thing she has sworn to fight. I can only imagine the storm of turmoil that must rage within her. Yet cruel though her fate is, we must make the best of the hand we have been dealt. And I believe I spy an opportunity. In partaking of dragon's blood, Justinia has come to harbor the power of dragons. If she can but master this power, she may well have a fighting chance against cruelty. It is not so different from harnessing the power of the eye. I believe, alas, the danger of corruption is far greater. As you yourself have witnessed, dragon's blood alters the flesh, and once the flesh is altered, the mind must soon follow. With to be able to conquer the dragon that has roused within her, I may know not, but we must believe in her and lend her our strength. Else she would surely be lost to us. Pray resume your training once more, Gudrak, and keep your purpose ever close to your heart. For when next we meet, it will be to confront the dragon cruelly. I'm gonna do this part. One or two of the MSQ. And stop. Want my Dragoon armor, Super Dragoon armor. As Elberic's jaw is set in anticipation of a confrontation. Gudrak, the hour of reckoning is at hand. Gurali is on the move once more. According to our astrologians, the creature shall soon pass near the dreaming dragon in Western Highlands. Justinia too will be aware of this, and she will seek to confront her nemesis. We must go to her aid. Now, it was not do if she was be seen by her comrades at this juncture. As such, I will assure the congregation that you have the situation in hand. By the same token, however, this means we will receive no support from the dragoons. We fight this battle alone. But without further ado, let us be on our way. Pray see to your preparations and then meet me at the convocation. Forgive me, but I insist that I must join you. Though I am long retired, I will not hesitate to take up my lance again, for my daughter. I have spoken with the people here. A woman fitting Stania's description has been sighted nearby. She was heading north, they say, a lance in her hand and a trail of dead heretics in her wake. Remnants of the bloodbearers 'twas seen. Sir Albrecht has told me all. It matters not that my daughter has become. I am resolved to bring her home. I beg you, please help her through the coming trial. Let us split up, and the quicker to find Estinia. Lord Morogans will come with me. Master Gudrek. Run! Run! Trail of Carnage. A fierce battle took place here recently. A solitary set of footsteps leading to the north. The only Trail of Carnage. Fierce battle took place here, yada yada yada, to the west. So you have come, behold then, the mirroring face of my torment, cruelly. It gives me heart to know that the Azure Dragoon stands with me against my nemesis. The carving grows stronger by the day, but I shall not succumb to it. Nay, I shall not. I shall be no dragon's thrall. I failed in my duty before. I shan't fail again. Day I shall claim Gurli's head. I think my favorite armor for the Dragoon is actually the flank. Still either Stormblood or Endwalker. Okay, this would be weird. Is this the flank? Is the flank? I forget. Yeah, flank. No. And I'm probably in the blood of the dragon. Dragon. Fight the dragon. Dragon Ball Z. Hey, nice. Deep freeze. Gotcha, bitch. My last duty is my duty is at last. I did it. I resist the dragon within and fulfilled my duty. I could not have done it without you, Drac. There, you are the paragon towards which I aspire. If I am to be like you, I must learn to harness greater power without being consumed by it. This battle won, I have a new purpose. I shall conquer the lure of dragon blood and purge every last drop of it from the land. Estinian, thank the Fury, you are safe. Father? Why are you here? I have come to bring you home. Your mother and I can't bear to lose you again. Well, would that I could return, Father, but I cannot. I have partaken of dragon's blood and turned. In the eyes of the Inquisition, I am no better than a heretic. I cannot allow to be associated with. You needn't worry. This shall remain a secret between the four of us. No, the risk is too great. Only now is all I can do to suppress my thirst for dragon's blood. Since the day I said my vow, I stole to become the Azure Dragoon. Failing that, I stole to be as near as it as I could. Finally, I have the power I longed for, but it rendered me an enemy to mine own kind. Accursed dragons, how many of ours have you claimed with your foul blood? Not once have you yielded to fate, and you mustn't yield to it now. The road ahead would be fraught with hardship. hardship. This I did not doubt, but I have faith that you will overcome them all and return to us. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Your faith in me lends me strength. However long it takes, I shall conquer the lure of dragon blood to stand before you once more. Till then, till that day, I shall roam the land and smite our foes with their own power. Thus I swear upon my forefathers' lance. It was false advertisement. Time to put on the fancy new threads. A conclusion. This concludes the Dragoon's quest for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have registered a product key to the Final Fantasy XIV Storm's Blood to your service account. You must have completed the main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate. Once you have done so, the next Dragoon quest will be available from Albrecht. I am now. Here I am, to save the day. I am now become. Yeah. Alright. That is done. I shall now go to Black Route. I shall now go to Neural Gardenia and Mountaintop Diplomacy. Like 2 quests. What I'm going to do is do 2 quests, unlock the two of the classes, and stop for today, or for now. Later, I'll stream again later today. I sent word to the Elder Seats here upon arrival in Gardenia, and I am pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us audience. If anyone can help us to contact the 12 Wood Moogles, it is her. We are expected at the Lotus stand. I trust you are familiar with the Conjurer station at its entrance? The Elder Sealseer awaits you. Pray follow me. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but it is no less of a relief to see you safe and hail with my own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet detract our coming and going. Dictate our comings and goings. Elder Sitio, we would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the dragon song. Speak on, friend. I see. So you seek a means to contact the Moogles of the Churning mists. Kupo! Kupo-po, I say, Kupo! Greetings, Kulo Cope. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company? I was struck by the certain urge to bring you some fruit and honey, and I jolly glad I did. Jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo. I'll gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania, and have hope that you and your kin in the 12th might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray correct me if I'm mistaken, but there is a legend are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwell beyond the clouds? There are, Kupo. Long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens, of course. That was before their masters took a bickering. That was before their masters took the bickering like spoiled children. Ah yes, the tale of good King Mogomog the 12th. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length, and his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, may well be that Kupulo's ancestor hail from the Churning mist. Given how long his kin have resided in Heavensward, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, Master Alphino, such stories oft contain a measure of truth. Because, like the Moogles of the Churning mist tell similar tales of the world below, I would well imagine why the one you encounter fled at your approach. I would well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We often hide from the larger races come trampling through the forest. Of course, where there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. This is why I'm decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kupulo. You will accompany us then? Just you just you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit that thoughts of venturing outside the 12 is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins. If you will have me, I will accompany you on this venture and lend my voice to your cause as a ambassador of Gardenia. My lady, are you quite certain? How oft has our nation turned to the scions of the Seventh Dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the warrior of life to risk his life to save our own? Full many times I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer my aid to our allies, for the good of the realm. Is this not just? A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seats here. We would be honored by your presence. Please don't TP me all the way back there. Oh, thank God. Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Teeter's guide on their journey back to Som Ao. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulty. Besides, we shall have the Elder Teeter's personal guard to escort us. Well, for now, that is it for the MSQ. Going to unlock the other two jobs, and then that'll be it for today. And I have 2 more jobs left to unlock the God Quiver bow. Oh, mate, fancy making yourself useful? Listen closely. A gang of highwaymen have been applying their trades around here these last few days, and we're trying to flush them out. They're slippery buggers though, so we needs all the help we can get. There's where you come in. We spotted in lurking in the rambling bush, and we're getting ready to spring our trap. All you have to do is collar everyone who strikes you as a bit shifty, and raise the alarm. We'll take care of the rest. You know where to go. You don't have to use great quantity. Not great. A quantity of money. Yeah, whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Data? What? Gotta refresh that. Still streaming, aren't I? Shit. Not going through. Okay, that. I think that's. Hello. Checking 1, 2, 3. Checking 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's working. Good. Alrighty, let's go fly light back through the canary. Let's go fly a flight and see the soaring Here I wait for someone to get that someone here. Here I wait for someone. Someone here. There's a shifty bastard. Let's go beat that man up. Out of me way. Or I'll gut ya. You have my thanks, stranger. And mine. If you haven't shown up, things could have gone very badly for us. It's my fault. I'd be more careful next time. Truth be told, I thought we'd have a quieter journey after sneaking past all the Imperial patrols and leaving dear Abanya behind. How wrong I was. To think we could be caught unaware by a gang common thieves. What's going on? We heard a commotion and that's one of them. Just like the witnesses described. It's strange they'd go after a pair like you. All their marks so far have been merchants and whatnot, you know. Folks carrying coin and valuables who will put up much of a fight. I'd reckon that if any of their cronies were out there watching, they'd think twice before crossing you lot again. Still, might be an idea for you to see these travelers to Gardenia. Me and the others will keep looking for the rest of the highwaymen. Those bandits. Something about them weren't sitting right with me. We barely had a fistful of gil between us, and I had a couple of plums of edged steel strapped to my back. Plums? Not a lot likely for targets. Perhaps that's why they went straight for the kill, and they might have succeeded if you hadn't stepped in. We are in your debt. I am Radovan. This is Sophia. We traveled here from Ilsabar, from the north, where once I served as a soldier of Garlemar. I had no choice. My family was taken hostage. While it was true that I had fought and killed for the Empire, I would never do so willingly. Although I freed myself of their shackles, the life I have known is no more. But that was another life, one I would sooner put behind me. I came to Eorzea in the hopes that I might start anew here. As for me, I also escaped from the Garleans. I was part of a resistance movement until we were all rounded up or killed, that is. The Empire took everything from me, my family, my homeland. With nowhere else to go, the two of us decided we'd stand a better chance of survival if we stuck together. And here we are. To see me now, you'd scarce believe I once served as personal guard to my queen. But in the end, I couldn't protect her. I couldn't protect anyone, not even my wife and son. While I would have gladly given my life for theirs, it was not to be. Even so, there may still be use of the skills I spent years honing. Those whom I may yet deliver from harm. That is why I suggested looking for employment as a bodyguard in Eorzea, and Gardenia seemed a good place to start. I know you've helped us enough already, but I have a proposal. But I have a proposal. Would you consider working with us? Oh, hold on, Radhavan. There's rather a lot to ask, won't you say? But Gudrak has what it takes to become a Gunbreaker. It seems my Gunblade has caught your eye. You may have seen Garleans wield something similar, but this is the genuine article. The one used by the Empire are simply edged weapons with a firearm bolted on, or vice versa. Though they have their uses, they pale in comparison to those my clan forged for generations. Our gunblades use etherically imbued cartridges. When you pull the trigger, the powdered crystal within ignites, releasing the aether. This sends a powerful shockwave through the blade, increasing its devastative capacity. Cartridges can even be fired into the air to create defensive barriers. Perhaps we should save the lecture while you hear Gudrak's answer. Ah yes, first things first. Are you interested? In exchange for assisting us, I will teach you the art of gunbreaking. I'm wondering if you might be able to act as a guide. If you'll accept gunblade training as a form of payment, we'll be more grateful. Once the coin starts rolling in, you'll receive a fair share. You may not answer right away, but please give it some thought. From this way forward, our fates are entwined. While the path that lies ahead is not as easy one, the spirits of my predecessors will watch over. Where is... This was the one. This was the one. Ah. later. I said I'm just gonna unlock it for now. Unlock for now. The other stuff later. Alrighty. Gosh darn it. You're forgetting to do that. Alright. Back to... Let's go. I need to go take a pee. And here we go. Do, 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 do. Time to unlock Dancer. I'm gonna dance into people's hearts. And then I'm going to log off. For the day. Or for now. Probably stream later again today. Also, I need to turn some stuff in, and once I get the dancer thing unlocked, I'm gonna be done for today. Yeah. Yarg. Where is the dancers after all? Where are the dancers after all? Good sir, oh good sir. You can spare a moment, yes, of course you can. You see, I've just witnessed a performance most marvelous, and I simply must tell everyone about it. What sort of performance, you ask? Why, none other than a troupe of traveling dancers, honoring the Razatan dancers, hailing from Razatan across the sea. I dare say their bold, exotically beautiful motions are like nothing our realm has ever seen. Adventurers like you are always on the outlook of stimulating new experiences, are you not? You simply must witness this spectacle for yourself. Just follow the road towards the convent and of the dutiful sisters, and you'll run smack dab into the stage they've set up in the square. Charlian Maiden. See what she says. Like the wind. The win! Greetings, traveler. Come to see our little show, have you? Or on behalf of Troop Balinia, Falsina, I welcome you. My troop mates are seeing to the final preparations. Even as we speak, don't wander too far. The curtain will be rising any minute now. It's been quite some time since we brought our act to these shores, or so our fearless leader tells us. I've been practicing day and night ever since we arrived to bring you and your countrymen the performance of a lifetime. So close, and yet so far. For all who cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Urazatan, across the sea, I present the incomparable transcendent truth. False sun. Today we have prepared a stupendous feast for your eyes and ears. Let the soaring melody and the stirring strike steps of our dance. Dancers, reach your heart and spirit you away to a distant world. Yes. Just as Rana, betray not your trembling heart. Dance your dance till the last, and let them fall under your spell. My apologies. I did not mean to intrude. My apologies. I did not mean to intrude upon your experience. Pray ignore my muttering and enjoy the girl's performance. She trained quite hard for this day, after all. I must say you carry yourself with a certain grace, don't you? But do excuse me, I forget myself. Forgive me for not having properly introduced myself. I am Nash Shanira, principal dancer and leader of the troupe Falsinem. Rana, the girl, whose performance you are admiring, is my #1 student and protege. This may seem a bit forward, but pray tell, have you ever harbored aspirations of stepping on stage or losing yourself in a whirlwind of music and motion and enhancing your audience with your very... Forgive me, I know this is quite sudden, and yet I cannot help myself from the first moment I laid eyes on you. I saw, how could I put it, a poise that can only be honed on the battlefield. Yes, there is no doubt in my mind you would make a fine dancer. I see you are confused, and for good reason. Allow me to explain. There are forms of dance meant merely to grace a stage, but then there are arts of the troupe Balsinia. We dance the Krezestan, a dance of war, so ancient it is said to predate even the founding of our city. Our dancers train primarily in 2 techniques. Each would apply both ornamental and martial. For one, we are proficient in throwing weapons, which are most dazzling to the eyes, and even more damaging to any unfortunate foe they struck. The second is, of course, dancing itself. Perhaps you have already felt it, but it is believed that there are mystical powers to our movements, which can serve to heighten senses, lift spirits, and drive weakness and worry from people's hearts. The people of Eorzea have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake, yet there are scars that still go unhealed, and the specter of war still looms large over the land. If our art of dance must serve in some small way to ease worries and fears, and offer succor to the hearts of Eorzeans far and wide, nothing will bring our humble troop greater honor. And so did I decide to lead troop Falsian. Troop Falsian on tour of this realm. There is, however, a bit of a rub. We have come with only 2 dancers, Rana and myself, and I am still nursing an injury I suffered on the voyage over. My protege is a talented one, but I can hardly ask her to bear the burden of tour alone, and so I felt compelled to reach out to you. I assure you that the arrangement would be to our mutual benefit. Should your offer us your aid, I will personally instruct you in the art of the Craig's stance, a art that shall avail you not only on stage but on the field of battle as well. Worry not, I will not force you to rush your decision. We must begin rehearsal of our next performance. do give some thought to my offer and seek me out again, should you be inclined. Thank you ever so much. I could see you cheering me on into the final curtain call. It always a bit scary coming to new lands, but that just makes a successful performance like today all the more satisfying. I cannot help but notice that our fearless leader took an interest in you. While we do not lack for talented dancers, Rana is certainly one of them. None of us hold a candle to Narsaria. She is our pillar of strength, our guiding star. You return, friend. Have you taken the time to think on my offer? Splendid. To tell the truth, I would feared your answer would be no. But fortune smiles upon true Falsium. Today, a principal dancer and company leader allow me to offer welcome to our ranks. Wait, don't tell me. Nasharia has handpicked you to join our troop and become a dancer. Is Rana right? Rana. I knew it. I haven't been doing this for as long as Mistress Nasharia, but even I can see that your poise and postures is anything but normal. But let's not get your hopes up too high. You're going to have to work your arse off to outshine Rana Miyago. Let it suffice to say that I will be watching both of your careers and with great interest. Oh, but where are my manners? I haven't even asked my student's name. Gudrak Tia. Elegant name indeed. Very well then, Gudrak. This is for you. The crystal house the amassed knowledge of memories of generations of our forebears. Butterflies of the battlefield, we have fluttered their way into history and legend. Take it and treasure it. And of course, you'll also be needing a change of clothes. Here, these outfits should do. Go ahead and put it on. You'll be amazed at the freedom of movement the pliable fiber affords you. Alright. As I have set this up as well. And I'll get this attire. Equip. There we go. Right. And now I throw away a few things. And you. And you. Sortie. I believe I don't have any more. Sortie. I need you. I need you. Did I already remove? Yes, I did. Crapo. Wait. I need to move this thing over here. Well. Alright, I'm not going to gonna first do other things before I do that. Although, where's the dash? I have to these things again next time. Well, thank you for, again, whoever watches this VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. If you can, come to an actual live stream. Again, I usually stream between 8, start to stream between 8 and 11. And I usually go at least for an hour. Today I went for basically 4 hours. Split up between 2 hours. Yeah, I think it went well. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you can, please come to the live streams. Thank you again, and good night.